Peace, power, and love. This is the ages, or rather the constellations of the Zodiac, presented by the Look It Up Movement for Community Development. Thank everybody for coming out, and thank everybody for watching it. Today we're going to discuss the 12 constellations found in what's known as the Zodiac Circle. There are approximately 88 constellations in total that are viewable from the night sky, from Earth. Today, we will discuss the 12 constellations known as the Zodiac Circle. Before we get into the constellations of the Zodiac, we have to introduce you to some basic concepts that go along with this list. Our goal by the end of today's lesson is to have you memorize this list with some basic background information. Again, we want this list memorized. This is how come we put the list in this form. So we have elements of our list. Like, first off, obviously we're going to delve into what is a constellation. Most people don't understand what a constellation is in general. Yeah. But next, after we delve into what is a constellation, we're going to deal with each constellation symbol, what's called their birthday, what's called their element,
the ruler,
and the planetary ruler. I should have put a P there. And the planetary ruler, okay? So these concepts are all concepts that generally have to be introduced to our people before we even talk about the list. Because I'm going to tell you, the symbol is Aries, its birthday is
March 21st to April 19th.
March 21st to April 19th. Its planetary ruler is Mars. And its element is fire. So if I was to just say that to the average person from our demographic, he or she will probably have limited understanding on that. So what we want to do is we want to talk about each individual aspect of this particular list that we want you to have memorized. Our goal is not to teach or preach about what the constellations mean. It's not to give you the stories of the constellations. It's to give you the existence of the constellations and the basic understanding. That's our goal. Again, we are the Look It Up movement. We want you to look it up. So, what is a constellation? Can anybody tell me what a constellation is?
It's a group of stars that appear to be permanently fixed into the night sky.
Absolutely. A group of stars that appear to be permanently fixed into the night sky. Why do we say appear to be?
Because you can see it from the Earth. No.
Anybody else? Sharina?
Because they are not actually fixed into the night sky?
Right, because they're not actually. Remember, in the field of astronomy or astrology, there's the actual and there's the apparent. We deal mostly with the apparent view. So this is why they appear to be fixed into the night sky. They're actually moving, but they appear to be fixed into the night sky. So it's a group of stars that appear to be fixed into the night sky. The most famous constellation that people know about. Well, what are some constellations that y'all know about?
Orion, the Big Dipper, Andromeda,
Little Dipper.
Exactly. I should have wrote it on a piece of paper and passed it out because that's exactly what was in my head. Everybody knows the drinking gourd, or the Big Dipper,
Big Spoon,
or the Big Spoon. And everybody knows from the movie Men in Black, Orion's belt. The belt's here, the bow is there, and the legs are there. So everybody knows, follow the drinking gourd from school, from the Underground Railroad, in Virginia at least. That's what they used to teach us. There was a video, I think my man from Reading Rainbow was in the video. What's the boy name? LeVar Burton was in the video. And they were talking about Harriet Tubman and the Underground Railroad, and they said that the slaves used to sing a song. In order to find the North, they would follow the drinking gourd, or the Big Dipper. So they would say, follow the drinking gourd. And we all sang the song and learned it and everything. It was crazy.
You do that so well.
Yeah, thank you. So, most people know about the Big Dipper and they know about Orion. Very few know about Andromeda, except those that watch this television series, and they may know about it. I'm not the first that that's happened to, so I don't feel bad. Again, we grassroots. That's the nature of what we do. So, basically, a group of stars that is fixed into the night sky that you can always view. That's a constellation. Very basic, simple concept. Now everybody's clear on what a constellation is, right?
Yes.
Cool. So, the meaning of the animal signs. Now, the animal signs, this gets into somewhat mystical, spiritual origins. So we're not going to deal heavily with the almost religious aspect of how the animal signs were formed. Most cultures give you the background information of the animal signs based off of some folklore story. Like, you know, the crab bit Hercules on the ankle, and then the queen threw her crown in the air, and this is how this particular constellation was formed, like this. You know?
Fairy tales.
Fairy tales. So what we want to do is we're going to give, and I mentioned this in the last lecture. Sometimes I'll speak candidly, and sometimes I'll give official LIU statements, and we want to give the official LIU statement on the animal signs here. So the official LIU statement for the animal signs reads: the 12 animals are said to represent 12 basic personality types or characteristic modes of expression on Earth. They represent 12 basic personality types or characteristic modes of expression on Earth. Ancient chemists believed that the movements of the planets and stars control human activity, based upon a principle found in the oldest religious text known to modern man, the Emerald Tablet, which states, "That which is below is like that which is above, and that which is above is like that which is below, due to the miracles of only one thing." This is a quote from the Emerald Tablet. It's said to be the oldest religious work known to man. It states, "That which is below is like that which is above, and that which is above is like that which is below." We believe, or many believe, that the ancient chemical people understood that everything that was in the celestial area affected things that were here. And either they authored the statement, "That which is below is like that which is above, and that which is above is like that which is below," found in the Emerald Tablet, on the Emerald Tablet, or they found their inspiration and their understanding from the Emerald Tablet. But the basic understanding is everything that's up there is down here. Okay?
Okay.
Some religious theories have said that this is the origin of the biblical concept, "As it is in heaven, so shall it be on earth." You'll find that astrology will align itself, parallel itself with contemporary religion in many, many aspects. And this is just one of them. Okay, so if the saying was true, both human and animal personality traits could be observed by watching the planets with technology far more advanced than our own. We have to assume that they knew the actual behavior of these celestial bodies. They knew which particular ones exhibited, you know, things that were related to rage, like fire, heavy vibration, things like this. And they knew ones that were